Hey, I'm Krista Hurley, and I help people step into a soulful, purpose-driven, joy-filled life of consciousness, of expansion, of awareness, and of stepping into the truth of their knowing. And I help people access tools and techniques to get themselves there. So in today's video, I'm going to help you when you're having a super rough day, how to turn it around. And this is what I did yesterday. I woke up having a rough day. There was lots going on for me that just was, up and surfacing, and I'm being asked to, and we're all being asked to step onto the edges of our comfort zone right now. Energetically, we're all being asked to stretch. We're being asked to step into the next level of awareness and next level of ascension and embodiment. And it's not always easy or joy-filled. We're going to have moments of frustration, of sadness, of grief. There's a lot of grief coming up for people right now. So I heard to share with you what I did to help shift this for myself. So the old me, when I first found all these tools, I would have gone in right away and I would have tried to heal, clear, pull beliefs, replace beliefs, heal my experience. But coming from a place of the old me used to take something, kind of shelf it and not want to look at it. And then the new me, who was dabbling in alternative healing, wanted to heal everything. Well, now I'm shifting into being. And if I'm shifting into being, I have to allow these feelings to surface. We want to encourage our kids to feel what they're feeling rather than telling them they need to be happy. It's like, okay, so you're having a moment. Let's allow that to surface. Let's feel it and let's release it. So now I let myself do that, and I do it in two ways. I just cry if I'm upset, or I let myself get angry, punch a pillow, whatever I need to do. I physically allow the emotion to surface and release, generally in a place that feels safe, that feels space, but I need to create that time for myself. So that's number 2 on my list here. So I've got feel whatever arises, and then I either do one of the two first. So yesterday I felt whatever arose first, and then I wrote about it. So I literally took a couple minutes, 1 page, and I just journaled everything that came into my mind. So I call it a brain dump. It's like dumping whatever is monkey minding, everything you're stuck on, looping on in your head, and just write it on a piece of paper as a way of like another way to get it out. And what I find is interesting is I often find limiting beliefs within my brain dump, which I look at later if that's something that needs to happen, to go in and heal them on the core levels. But then the last thing I did yesterday, and I want you to have this experience, I'm going to share it with you, is literally go into presence. So I was being present and mindful and still, and then just noticing sensations in my body and going into them. So rather than avoiding the hurt and shelving it like I would have loved to have done before, thought that was kind of my default, now I go into the feeling or go into the fear, go into the anger in my body until it shifts. And it's amazing how when you follow the sensation, energetically, everything changes. It's a super simple tool, super present way of being present and mindful, and yet it's releasing and creating an energy change within your body. I felt infinitely better after doing this for just 15 minutes. So I want you to follow me if you'd like. We're going to kind of go through this following the sensation practice together. So I'll get you first to take a deep breath in. And as you hold, just noticing whatever emotions are coming to the surface, anything you're feeling frustrated about, anything you're sad about, anything that doesn't feel aligned with who you are. So as you're letting that go, just notice where you feel that in your body. So breathing in, noticing any emotions surface, and as you exhale, notice where you're feeling a sensation in the body. So for me right now, I'm feeling a sensation in my chest. It's feeling kind of tight. So for you, notice what's coming in for you. And again, it's a tightness. It's kind of a black essence or energy. And you might want to notice the color of your sensation as well. And as you're noticing the sensation, notice the feeling associated. Like, is it anger? Is it fear? Trepidation? Numbness? What is it that you're feeling there? And mine feels like anger. So I don't need to go into the story of the anger. I don't need to try to figure it out. I'm literally just going to tap into the anger that I'm carrying in my chest, and I'm going to go into it. So I want you to actually feel yourself. So mine was kind of this dark, smoky essence. I'm going to go into the energy of this anger until it shifts, and continue to breathe. And for me, it's turning into like this layer of gray jelly almost, and I see myself falling into this gray jelly until I drop out and it becomes a bright white light. Yesterday as I went into my heart energy, it actually turned into pink, compassionate energy. So whatever it is for you, go into this energy until it shifts to something else. So mine's turning into a gray layer of jelly, and then I'm continuing to drop into it. And when I anchor into that light, the feeling feels totally different. So you want to continue to go into that feeling until it feels significantly lighter. So this light that I'm in feels like the light of all that is. It feels like I anchored into this light of pure source energy, pure divinity. So what I'm going to do when you get to that place of either, connecting into some love energy or some pure divine source energy, whatever you tap into that feels authentic and real and positive for you, we're going to get you to breathe that in. So I want you to breathe it in. So inhale this light. And when you hold, I want you to charge that light through your whole body and feel it expanding into your auric field. And when it feels really charged and really expansive, you're going to exhale out any remaining imprints of that old feeling. Okay, cool. So I want you to feel in again. So as you breathe in, notice in your body if that feels different. So for me now, it feels like a different energy. It's a ball. A large marble size of something in my heart, and it's blue. So the sensation might shift. Like I was also earlier feeling a bit of something in my shoulders, and that's released, or feeling something in my forehead. But I'm going back now to this blue marble. So there's something else coming up energetically and emotionally for me to just feel and be present with. So I want you to feel it. Take your breath in. Sorry, as I yawn, it's shifting energy as well. So there's different ways we can shift energy, and yawning is one of them. So as you feel into this ball or whatever is presenting for you, notice the feeling. And for me, it just feels a little bit turbulent is what I'm getting. It kind of looks like a thundercloud inside the ball. So I'm just going to be present with it. I'm going to let it show up. I'm going to let it show itself. And then I'm going to go into it. So I'm going to go into this energy and essence of turbulence. I'm going to go into it until it shifts. So whatever that fear is for you, or the anger, or whatever energy is presenting itself, feel into it, go into it, embrace it, allow it to be, allow it to present itself fully. And then go into it deeper. This is cool. So this time I'm seeing, and keep in mind I've been working with visualization and intuition for a while, so visualization is one of my strengths, so you might perceive this differently. There might just be a knowing for you. You might hear something, you might feel something, or you might see something. But I'm perceiving this tunnel coming from this cloud that I'm going through until I see the light at the other end of the tunnel. And it just feels like pure joy on the other end of the tunnel. So I'm actually seeing this joy like wave into the tunnel and into my heart. And just again, as we breathe in, you're going to hold it so that joy that's coming through the tunnel goes through my whole body. through every cell of my body and through my auric field. And then just releasing anything that isn't that purity of joy. Any remaining cloudy emotions for me, just letting those go. So taking another breath in. Again, holding and amplifying the joyful feeling or the loving feeling or the divine light feeling, whatever's coming in for you. And then as you exhale, stepping into more of that. Awesome. So now there's just sort of a little something in my auric field out here. It doesn't feel the same. So you want to continue with this process until the energy and essence completely clears. So this time I'm just going to tap into the feeling of that, and it's a little bit of like anxiety or trepidation or worry. And I'm just going to breathe it in and I'm going to let it be present. And then I'm going to actually go into it, and this time it feels like I just need to blow it away. Intuitively, I'm just like, it's almost like I just need to blow it out of my auric field or in my energy field. So take a moment, and if that is feeling good for you, just blow it out. And I'm also getting, there's like something really great about just energy shaking it all off. Literally shaking your arms, shaking your legs, just shaking off anything sticky, anything residual, any emotions, just letting them go energetically and out of the physical body. And one last deep breath in and out. Amazing. So I feel almost high right now. I'm not gonna lie. It feels incredible. And whatever this was feels completely released, and I'm ready to rock. So use this as a tool. If you're not feeling there yet, if you're not feeling completely clear, tap into your body what's left. Otherwise, you're gonna get to a place of really feeling amazing. So the breath work's important, pulling the feeling in that you want to feel and then amplifying, but also just allowing yourself to feel and go into it. Because so often we have these fears and we're carrying them in our body, but when we go into the fears, they just, at the core, it's all love. Everything at the core is pure unconditional love, which when we reach that, it dissolves everything. So I hope you loved today's video. Please comment if you found this useful. Please share your experiences. I would love to hear them. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Please add any notifications for new videos. I'm going to bring lots of new videos coming your way shortly. And yeah, connect with me at kristahurley.com if you'd like to join my classes and if you'd like to do a one-on-one private session with me. Amazing. Take care.